glad y'all decided to press play on this motherfucker, cause we about to let you in on a couple secrets right here. Check it out. Welcome to this thing we call
A barefoot Brother Lowe came out his hole in the wall and jumped onto the top of the blue mailbox on the corner. He yanked a palm full of strands from his thick black beard and blew them against the breeze that warned of rain. He stretched his mighty arms toward the sky and shouted his daily prophecy to the boys standing near the mailbox listening to music.
Know what's really live, like Memorex and who really wrote a rap down, put it on tape. Fools line up for a flow, like it's time to registrate. Year 2000 in Kemetic with Darkman and Betrayal. I've been rapping for some years and listening for even more. And ain't one group that time and time again can come raw. Some must have thought that I was rapping so I could work the door at a hip-hop show, then get on an open mic to kick a flow. Fools really must have been tripping. Fools must not have listened. I said, let's build a rainforest. They said, back me up on the chorus. Like Horus, but not Osiris. Shiestiness is a virus getting transmitted through power in hip-hop. So I just stay secluded, only deal with who I know got my back. Those so-called righteous MCs nowadays only battle rap. When they said that shit was whack before, I'm exploring my options. So on my hip-hop oats, not trying to be hella broke for all my life. Only survive by controlling someone else. I stay strong on my path with the knowledge of right and wrong, and most be the latter. I'm always expanding, even in nano matter. Fools who got over by juicing on out, just reducing to the size of an atomic particle. I write a rap with a magnum, I just hit up DOA on the wall with and still come ripped. 2 lines to a page, I got a hard drive full of archives where fools are still on their first book, trying to sound like a far side if they who ride it at a sideshow. I've rhymed on every side of the O, the B, the C side, all 5 boroughs and soundmen still can't do my sound right at a show. The beat level's too low, fuck that shit, y'all should go to Leo's and hire an audio pro who really know how to work the board. I'm battling the board, but some fools don't want that realm of rhyme to be explored on stage, and this type of shit gets hella frustrating, waiting all night to go on, then it's over in 5 minutes, I'm sober. I used to be somber, but goddamn, I lost the M when fools are still on some bitch shit like the Misfits and Dem.
Go ahead, laugh at me. Y'all spend all day laughing and selling that shit. But I ain't got no time to joke. I speak the truth. The sky is ready to open and rain fire. A congregation of born-again Christians were walking home, singing hymns for our salvation, pressing their leather Bibles against their hearts. Brother Lowe laughed like thunder having fun. No one heard the sky open.
Fuck the mind games anyway. Custom game.
I'm in a mind game.
The cat jumps out of the window, right? Feel the vibe coming down the hall. Be a king,
So write it down, bro. So feel it. Welcome to the tunnel.
Damn, I wish that I could keep standing in this demanding world on the ship I'm in. See, handling business is hard when running into temptation. Creation keeps me going. I'm saying what I feel, which is not always what you feel. But bear with me, cause it's true. And who would I be to criticize the thoughts in your mind put together in a rhyme? It's rather clever, but occasionally I fall. Though don't we all? And telling lies ain't my call. I stall and stall until my gas starts pumping. I think that the problem with humans is that we always got something on our mind. Just can't align with the forces of our nature. Like why we make mistakes. Like I'm walking so deep in thought I don't mind where I'm stepping. Trip over a break and fall into a regression. Depression. What? Motherfucker, get up. Motherfucker, I know I need to get back up. Shut up. Just bust his ass and sit there. Trying to figure out how the fuck I got here. I get back up like yo, I'll never do that again. But I had to bend backwards for a rest. A test is coming up, so I try hard to study all my wrongs. Keep my eyes to the ground when walking in the throngs. But But if I do that, I just can't see. I'm still waiting just to run when I'm free into the light, and everybody think that they're goddamn. I'm just trying to be a man, searching for a spirit in the soul. I get burned by the cold. I need some herb, feel like I'm old, disturbing. But that's exactly what I mean. We took a fall for some green, but now I'm trying to get a hold. Remember? See? Or relive your past in the future. Do you remember? Do you? Or relive your past in the future. See? Humanity be damning me, cause I don't believe what I'm supposed to be believing. I tell you like this, man, I don't believe nothing. Overstanding the polarities of man am. This here world is like you gotta think X and not Y. And then if you believe Y, then thought X, you must deny. Everything in all dimensions I see as having value is a lesson. But I go and break the norm, so now you pretend I don't exist. When I'm all the more present in your conscience, pursuing you to bliss. Don't you wish you could be rid of all doubt? It just don't happen. Not physically strong in comparison. Your mind's your only tool in this world. Now realize that reality's that shit that don't always meet your eyes. Are you surprised at your lack of ability to stop? You assumed you was a whole lot stronger, my man. Diving out of the pan, but yo, the fire's getting hot. Damn, you might get caught up in the thought. Back to that circular lifestyle determined by machines, a computer chip bliss. Forget this shit, you ain't slick, cause what you did slid to the bottom of the pit of despair. No care for the fruits of your soul. Now will you prepare for the blast? Or once again have a mark on your ass? Remember? Do you? And relive your past in the future. I think you're slipping. Remember? Or relive your past in the future. Do you remember? Me. I'm your subconscious thought. Really the one that creates the reality in the future. Which one are you? So you repeat yourself. I'm Tariq. You know, King Koncepts. We've been introduced. Go on. Serious dog style, motherfucker. God star. We're serious. We're really serious. Kemetic Suns. You couldn't be in Kemetic Suns. No, not you. Not you. Hey, it's R10's on his last leg. 4 tracks, almost there too. That shit is struggling. But I got a crew that's fresher than you.
Man, what you talking about, man?
And see, we do this shit. Oh, you fuck with 24 tracks. I be in the house with that vibe like. We take you far off in another dimension, just like virtual vision. All it takes is precision perception. And I tend to look at everything that happens as a lesson. So ain't nobody really teaching me shit about some stressing. But deep inside of me, elevation be the key. Leaving them dimwits to tackle they shit. When I begin with a blessing, fools be closing off, they're listening in. So if I opened up, I eat fools with motherfuckers here. See, I got this little dedication that's been weighing on my chest. I gotta tell y'all fools the truth, but I gotta come fresh like my swan. So I guess this track is like my swan song. It ain't hella long, but not a bridge for little kids up in they mind. Get what I mean? And through that clear green vision, I can tell you ain't been doing your share of homework. Oh yeah, I be researching ways of increasing the burning of the dog star, far from your mainstream view. But the deep will see behind me, although just for a few, then I'ma be shutting down that portal too. But continuing on, I'm not gonna speak on familiar topics, cause Tariq ain't average usual. And when you see me in the street, this is verified. The truth will be brought to light like 1,000-year-old lies, which to me makes a fresh ass MC. You probably looking in my rhymes for disguise, Masonic rituals and hand signs. This something cultural, like the first man's bones discovered in Ethiopia. I hope that y'all y'all perceive this as dope, but I won't go out the back door for whack whores of this wasteland. Repossess and rock and roll for Harlem Graceland. Like, give me that shit. Motherfuckers. What is it that you're asking for? This shit here is only for sacred and pure. What are you asking for? Kemetic Suns will stay sacred and pure. What are you asking for? This shit here is only for sacred and pure. What is it that you're asking for? A Kemetic Sun always stay sacred and pure. Like, on the right. What? Nah, fuck that. Battling the evil tonight, baby. The embers shining right now. Y'all better look up before the time's up. In and out in less than 5 ticks, like a solar eclipse. And in that frame of time, 144,000 MCs will be born with grip death and a whack rhyme stuck in their flat. Still wondering where the underground is at. Me and my folks don't be fucking with record labels, cause they be labeling where we at with a serial number. Stamping $5 in my pocket per hour. Kemetic Suns is out for the glory and the power. See, some money ain't never made a cloudy day look much more sunny, so I'm searching for new ways up in this world that I was birthed in. Through time, it'll be yours, but for now the night is mine. Look to the eastern horizon, to the left, Sirius is rising, shining knowledge from both of neural tissue electricity, giving me that fucking vibe to rock this mic until I die. With that bump that make you higher, boost your shit up like a beat. Only time can really tell who makes it out completely. Now, out of this shit, I don't think y'all can stand. I don't think y'all can. Fuck that. What is it that you're asking for? This shit here is only for sacred and pure. What are you asking for? Kemetic Suns will stay sacred and pure. What is it that you're asking for? This shit here is only for sacred and pure. Now what are you asking for? Kemetic Suns will stay sacred and pure like this. What are you asking for? Like everything. What are you asking for? It's time from the crew called Fundamental. You might not know that time. It's always two sides. It's always two sides. That's why.
I'd like to know is could a place like this exist so beautiful? I'd like to know. I'd like to know is could a place like this exist so beautiful? I'd like to know. I'd like to know is could a place like this exist so beautiful? I'd like to know. I'd like to know is could a place like this exist so beautiful? I'd like to know.
Clouds upon the brow of a young face, learning how to keep pace, listening to the whisper of wind that's been where I'm going, so close to being erased by time. Deep lines in a smile keep showing me signs, like airport limo rides, predestined to arrive at me, destined for me to sing their words, how to be and not just exist. How to do by saying you will and still not dismiss the task at hand, spills the willpower for an hour of romance. A moment of tired hands to keep rolling, strolling off to distant lands where reality demands no attention. Span the length of a mile with red eyes and a wide smile, gliding in the wisdom of your words for a while until lazy wings spread out and fly. I trade my tribe for your do and die, peacefully falling from the violent crash, holding my pen and pad, writing out the end of a life spent, finding it taste so sweet. I let the drip soak these chapped lips so they too may speak such sweetness in the minds of my children and seep into the stern brow of young men who never learned how to be them because they've been breathing air too cold to hold on to frozen spheres, wearing clothes of an older generation who chose separation when the younger situation grew out of control. Now where do we go to learn how to climb out of the mess you got us in? A citizen of humanity has guided me, but we all need help with strategy when the game is life, and each day brings the night closer to insanity. Positive has gotta be the way to think. We're looking off the brink into the great hole. We're falling in negative times when the young don't grab the lines of wisdom growing on the foreheads of the old. For a reason the seasons fold 4 times before the mind of a flower goes with the first wind of the new winter. Feel the dewdrops of the new morn and remember the aged cloud who proudly wore your skin. As the next generation will wear them again when your life is old and your clothes too worn to keep traveling.
Where will you go? Could it have been? I don't even know. As the water on the pavement turns to ice, I scream at the cold and howl at the night, sounding off my lost battle cries in the midst of an abyss. Somebody's gotta hear, somebody must believe. Not in no missionary school of genocide, but truly examine where the future lies, where the truth shall lie. The world eventually dies for a winter hibernation. Solar gentrification, that's that new style of thought. But what about them places where the time remains caught? In the web of energy, you and me, although the years separate us, got the same thing in sight. And move with the creator later, or now, no rank and file. The world deceives the eyes, so it lies in your perception. Now how you feel the world. Girls, boys, men, and women, we still have yet to show respect, the whole of what we're given. So keep on living, keep on living. I ain't trying to persuade nobody, I just want you to think. Think.
this so beautiful.
To be angry. Written agreements don't work. I want to let everybody know that.
Yeah, I heard that too. I feel you.
Yeah, that's some cliches. Yeah. It's like there's a handbook that they studied. And then they taught their favorite sentence. It's never the same. Yeah. Just gotta grow and maintain. Aren't you tired of hearing that? Be the bigger man. I told tales of frail promises too old to remember. So drunk to begin drinking, coffee to begin breathing. Yeah, I saw you leaving that exact heat-seeking anti-life device on my closest managed evolving planet, but never once to take that pass to inspect the bomb's damage. Pictures so new of children on cubes. K is for king, but it seems to be missing from the everyday acts of you and I. The lies like truth spoken in touch tone, heart voice coordination. I began my training as a master, and now the big novice man holds station, stretching fingertips through a darkness I can't break. As if in wisdom teeth of swollen glands, the hands moving with the question if it was ever needed. I swore never again, but you did it to prove I could be caught bleeding. I don't know whether to kiss you or kick you, cause I wouldn't stick you, but I stuck you in a sandal's breath for the funeral of love without death, and a gas of riddling same old passages of reformed corridors, being bent before broken, pentagon before token, soaking in homeopathic remedies of brevity, a city viewing rocks. New years and new tears and calligraphy drawn diagrams that plan no excuse for injury, lighter illuminated inquiries to save that soul from the mutual brandings. Afterwards, the vitamin T dosages to begin the understandings. Torches torching anger by regret, words said by messages sent, pains cried by rains in the head. I close the interaction, the whole orbs, drying in pools of pure reed, sliding in and out of this judge and judge seat like them muties.
Everybody in New York. Everybody. Fuck that, everybody in the Bay. Everybody. Look up to the sky. 1997. Look for the sun, can you see it? I kinda doubt that. But you know, it just might happen. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? You already there. I can see the sun run from east to west. The beast still bless the streets where the curse it hurts to feel my feet on the cold concrete, causes spinal injuries and deplete my energy. I gotta find the heat quick. I'm way too young to die living in this shit, the shitty city. My stories are pretty insignificant. Nobody's trying to hear, but I want you to listen, kid. So cold, my soul be frozen till the sun come out once again in my head. I can imagine what it looked like. I'll be flashing when I join New York's workforce, the living dead. They be walking with no care for the next, I guess. We've been conditioned to live in a country that celebrates death and yet I got one alive cause I tried to salvage my original mentality from out the damage. California no longer dreams, too much stimulation from the outside be creeping on my mind when I'm sleeping. Then after violent nightmares I wake up straining my eyes to the prize of sunlight, but it's still raining though.
Gazing into a drum breaks me forward into the world that you know what I'm passing for. Mortal, you have no clue, just a tool for me to satisfy mind, to control, hold your baby's flow. Maybe I won't toast you, but don't be stupid with a seed in mind, dying in your mind will perched on Zion. While I darken wisdom hearken to me. Don't you adore how I enslave love? No longer the poor. I command silence, now close the door. Look inside, even you by hand grab me. So you'll never be completely free.
I heard somewhere that rainwater brings life, but photosynthesis don't work when it ain't no light. It's trifling when the master of life will bring water to a world that paves over everything. See, I be going from conditioning to obsessed, cause I can't deal with the world where everybody's depressed. Everybody's possessed with thoughts that materials will extend life. When death still can't be killed, that's like buying a mic without knowing how to write. Neophytes can't possibly defeat the spirits of the night, which is why this rain got us in a permanent vibe. Devil control the weather, devil controls our lives inside it burns. Contradicting to the spirit, but I found that if I manifest life throughout my lyric eye, create an internal stimuli for the extra degrees and achieve what Shaitan tried to freeze. Now it's out in your open, smoke screen washed away. I and I see through and go forth by day. Where you at now? Doing that, falling the fuck off. I thought you what you doing now? I thought you doing the same shit. Man, I know you for 5 minutes, you still been doing the same shit. Where you at? Motherfuckers need to get up off their ass and shit. Elevate, man. Man, fuck that. They got something to say to me. Well, with your life. Hell no. What you doing like that? Falling. Can't believe that. Around. Hear it, baby. Kemetic Suns. We ain't laying down no more. Recall when you was on top of it all. Illusions. Did I get here? In a hollowed out tree stump I lay, betrayed by so many for so long. It's been years since I started this here, and things are no longer clear as the green leaves I weave into a crown of camouflage storm. For the onset of the electrical storm of dead spirits, no longer at leisure. In the minds of New Yorkers spreads a seizure. That's what you get for the blatant disrespect, out of place for spitting in my face. I recall when you was on top of it all, I reached for your helping hand, you let me fall into this trap of rats who rap. I fear I'm being strapped into a chair and forced to grin and bear an electrical current too strong for a sane mind when I hear 23 MCs kicking the same rhyme for a currency flow ratio. Kid, it shows you know you're simply encouraging imminent destruction, fluxed in a Kaiser permanent economic equation, infinite fluctuation, logical liberation, but you can't discover what's under your Caesar, so I ease a flow under Kangos and Yankee caps and strap on dreadlocks. For the 133rd time, I rock a mic and hush the whole spot, cause they didn't have shit to say to me. Now play to me that 9 globes, a line flow on single mile, come on. I'm here for observing these shadow life forms before it's back to amber after the time displacement. Don't wanna go to war? I can find replacements. My reflection is infinite. To all those who think off of continuum, I live beyond space and time. The rhyme's just an experiment chamber of divine design. What? Divine design. Yo. Met up with Sun Wukong, finding our way to Ixalan. Found a fraction of peace. Some more rhymes I release on technocracy mechanisms, government holograms, fingerprints fluid, so they never know who I am. But this is me and him, a royal hymn commemorating the killings of these traitorous men betraying country and crew. But shifting Swiss bonds made sure the press never knew. 3 down one and too many to go. I escape with the wind when in prison. Solid elements can't begin to fuck with me. The Lord of Shadows, reality shift and create my own infinite universe in the ripping of a dope ass rhyme. Mom's always said I was gifted, but she don't know her son is now required to sire new immortal tribes of lyrics and nations of beats to conduct waves off the streets and hit corporate executives. My chest is pressing down on me to let loose the indestructible nano-transducer and keep traveling until it's my yarn that the kids are unraveling. In projects year 2052, when the battling of chaos is through, I'll be coming back around one more time to check on my family. Then I'm off to the next dimension with rhyme propulsion. Devil explosion is our guide to virtual reality tunnel. Now don't make a motion or be swallowed by this ocean of fresh water, reforming each one of your emotions to overstand the karmatic laws. Now tell me what you saw. I'm already on the bridge. Now I'm Don Juan and that Sun Wukong, and we ain't gon' stop this shit till we find Ixlon. And now I'm Don Juan and that Sun Wukong. We ain't gon' stop this shit until we find Ixlon. And can't see why you Eric Silver, where are you? Are you listening? Alright, I'm gonna sit down because I'm ritual, bro. It's the ritual. We always do in the song with the ritual, but picture it. To the sun. Oh, okay. Stride. Gotta get in stride. What? Alright, what? Have you ever had a dream that didn't come true? Maybe that dream just wasn't meant for you. And for a chosen few, there's a reason for them dreams coming in the form that they do. I took a 6-hour flight into fate, cause I thought I could escape, but got caught by the fake. Now I know this shit don't change. From project to mountain range, ran a check on my game and now I'm straight. In 95 we would never die, now fools got caged and blazed. How many more will die before we all realize we're in the maze? And instead of trying to find our way, most fools are just content to let it stay. Like walls surround the sound, allegiance to a beat down. Whether you get or forgiven, it's all part of life's rhythm. Now who will change the tempo, the fundamentals? If you write same as the next, what the fuck you got a pen for? I'm here to live, give what you don't normally get. Sincerity, yet some ain't hearing me. It's rather simple, but you wanna be Big Bird, while me and the grouch chill in our own fucking house under worlds of this garbage. I'm living proof of code unification, just stating the truth and stay aloof of these cliques. My group been through some shit, probably more than the most, so I'm offering a toast to music. The fundamentals, a bi-coastal combination that forms a central sound is around for everybody worldwide. Out for something beyond the blunt sting and getting by. What's the name? The fundamentals, a bi-coastal combination that forms a central sound is around for everybody worldwide. Out for something beyond the blunt sting and getting by. What? Mold often collects on the necks of those who refuse to bob their minds to these rhyme and time. It flows akin to how I kick now and then. That's when it all clicks in and the sorcery begins. It's like live fungi. I'm left asking why you decide to live your life by feeding on those who die. It's no respect, neglect of who you really are. A human piece of this world who just don't give a fuck. You're stuck in a mentality of dog eat, cat eat, animalistic, cannibalistic. This shit too soon cause you don't understand it. Nobody's perfect, but I'm on some be a man shit. Speaking of which, being a man don't consist of your car or your wallet, or the prostitutes you flip for a beer for free. See, that's really immature. Calling yourself kid, it seems you're not sure. Maybe dreams that you had your youth back, so you could go on living on that old sack to sack for that mentality. Oh, whatever happened to the years? Wasting your life just like your ancestors' tears. With no fear, I'm fly. Been around too long, it's time to go. Where? I don't know, but I ain't got no train fare. So we trooping, but we be doing life that way, whether New York or the Bay. So what's the name? The fundamental, a bi-coastal combination that forms a central sound. It's around for everybody worldwide. Out for something beyond the blunt thing and getting by. What's the name? The fundamental, a bi-coastal combination that forms a central sound. It's down for everybody worldwide. Out for something beyond the blunt thing and getting by. What's the fundamental? Kemetic Suns be turning it out. Fundamentals in the house. You know Kirby be turning it out. ANT is in the house. And Merce be turning it out. Mystic Journeyman is in the house. Eclipse be turning it out. We got Boss up in the house. Also down with the grouch. We got Arada in the house. Sato Keys in the house. In the what? Bot and top. This little thing you can sing. Peep that shit. They sure didn't. So we trooping to the sun. You hear it? Coming home from school.
Hey, what's he doing here, man? What you doing here?
I ain't doing nothing, man.
Please drop your bag.
Welcome to my house.
Here. I haven't seen you
Man,
before.
I'm telling you, man. Cops on Convent.
Where are you, man? What you
Cops on Manhattan. Man, I'm telling you, cops on Morningside. Cops on Spruce, man.
Get up on the car. Get up on
Cops
the car.
on Telegraph. Man, I don't know. what? I stepped 13 paces down the block and then stopped for a cop flashing lights to get through traffic as a distraction while this boy around the corner gets sexual satisfaction from beating any resident from the projects next door and chalks up another score tallied by the Kaiser. The eyes are watching, but we walking towards the train to escape the rain. Officer Patrick dealing out tickets and ass kicks presides over the vibe. As I slide through, he asks if I'd mind opening my backpack full of books and tapes. I guess he thought that I had dirt or a sack full of paper, just like the criminals on patrol that's in front of Leopold, flashing coded hand signs but still playing the role. I know my rights, but you know the cops just don't give a fuck. Entire forces in the heights be like hella corrupt. You got your hand on your gun when we all step off the one, but there's no setting for stun if I even try to run. But there's a block full of spots that I know y'all be charging for the sergeant's habit, jumping all on me like rabid animals, jotting me down as subject male Puerto Rican, not peeping that my descent is Eastern European. Yeah, I'm seeing you're the lower level in the grander scheme, transmutating nightmares into American dreams. Come clean, but without that Glock, there's no cop. That's why them devils be just aching to let off another shot. Man, I don't know. What? Man, I don't know. What we gon' do? I'm not sure anymore. Reality when those sworn to protect serve to disturb our peace. The beast lays within when a brother goes into the academy, coming out drastically changed, deranged and attitude. Through his twisted view of reality, I'm the criminal, calling up social security, past arrest, breath on digital, clocking me on morning side, silently approach, set on who ride, trying to rupture my pride. It's crystal clear that it's time to be up out of here. On the train, undercovers looking obvious as hell, trying to catch a kid hopping and toss him on the third rail. Of course he was running, starting something like I'm the one that's selling crack and bugging. When I be over in Brooklyn on my man's fire escape, watch the fools on the block get all they rocks from the jakes. Crooked living Long Island, patrolling these blocks on wreck. Got a feeling that they watching me wherever I step. Like on Valentine's Day, them motherfuckers pulled my man off his girl and asked her if she wanted them to arrest him, when they the ones that be raping and molesting. See, that's the type of shit that got we stressing. I don't know.
Oh, like this.
This is a track on check 3. Check.
Through the gate. Rap, motherfucker, like it's Christmas. Rap. Beings from Western Concordance. Pass the ordinance. Let go of all the bullshit. The third being deals them a rod in time to report it. Let me know. You travel from west by east to conquer a beast. Through the gate, all will see it. I was wondering how you were doing on a whim. You seen him or her, same old shit occurs. Conversations revolving, recalling those opposed
participant. Having pinned against the budding perseverance in your form. I think you should treat this as expansion, not some dorm. Crash houses and blame shops. Shit stops when the nerves pops. We all have lives, so we can all rock. But if not, I move on to another plane through the gate. Take 2 more pills of life escaping. In the real occasion, I may have been bitter, but the work got bigger. Now that I traverse through the big sun, it's snap app. Avoiding masking of the zombie warlords who trip on showing MCs with sound chords. As far as my thoughts meeting, unfiltered focus sliver, silver is mine, while the gold is panned. But ever must be left to cultivate my land. Man to man, attitudes is paper thin. Not choosing to travel through the gators, walking booty naked through the Frisco wind. The lost sense of window once again. Button by button, returning money. All good rabbit. Jadam Jack moves exclusive to the obstacles or interpersonal habits. Button by button, returning money. Or cooked rabbit. Is Jack moves exclusive to your obstacles or interpersonal habits?
I believe it was last year about this time when I broke out through the gate to meet my fate, leaving LA behind and to find a new zone where I was virtually unknown, surrounded by hella doubt before I gripped a microphone. And now I own some respect, and fools is hella quick to ride the dick before I interject, selecting targets to hit. But fools wasn't down before I came around with this battle shit, and it's easy to forget that they're not talking about me, they're talking about those other fools who like to battle MCs. And I haven't even tripped, even though some attempt to pump the people that they down with, but never down to ride when it's time to collide with some fools from another side. A fool like that will get shot where I used to reside, but I swallow my pride and try to let y'all fools run this show. And y'all show me hella love, but now it's time for me to go. You see, I have to hop this fence, and though it might not make sense to most, there's only one for one under the shadow of dope. And even though I'm jetting, I'm still claiming legends. But none of this would have been possible without the homie Kevin. Rest in peace. Yo, that's how we do it. Fundamentals and verse with a quick verse about the gameplay and how it might be too late to get this hip-hop thing going, cause fools are showing no love, cause you claim the opposite coast, but above all things I'm fresh. So unless you wanna get knocked the fuck out, I suggest you pull my props out and give me respectively, bitch. And that's the way we doing it. This is the game.
I stood at the keep of the 4 worlds, staring down upon the humans running round the rat race. I'm alone, except for a few true. I left my past beyond the blue skies of everywhere outside of baby London. No more running. It's time to take that stand. Although I see them fall through the hourglass like sand, I'm just one man in New York. Voices keep calling me to destiny. So much is wrong up in this world, I let it be. Biding my time in the shadow of the steel tower. My coastal fundamentals is still building power, but without the physical connection with my brethren. You see in heaven, but can't touch it in the flesh. The next session, the earth. 25% land, 75% water, and therefore birth. Only 3 years left, and most humans don't have a clue. That's why that's 3 years you can't be on the dick of other crews except you. I didn't start this for no bullshit. I'm immaculate with music and careful who I'm cool with. Only the strong of mind, body, and spirit for the final battle. And until then, we lurking in the shadows. Sometimes I like talking to myself, because other people just don't make sense to me. The intensity is testing me to go see my destiny, but I let it be. Sometimes I like talking to myself, cause other people just don't make sense to me. The intensity is testing me to go and seize my destiny, but I let it be. Fundamental. Hell yeah, I sing that shit, motherfucker. Make that shit fresh. Smoke your beanie.
Peep it. What? Visualize. Like this. Just calm it down, just calm it down, just calm it down, and just calm it down. Just calm it down and just calm it down. Just calm it down and just calm it down. And just calm it down and just calm it down and just calm it down. As you floating through the waves of reality, space and place of human interaction. Better come back from that trip talking shit cause you've been through a bit. Realize that you're stopping while that shit keeps popping. Even walking back on the timeline of failure, you gotta progress or get passed by the rest. I took a long trip from the west, only to find it's a worldwide trend not to use your mind. But time keeps ticking while scientists try to beat it. Every soldier that dies is a reminder that you can be defeated next, trying to outrun death, but it's moving on your left, my man. You better find a new way to live. There's still a lot to give. You got power in your rhyme, so keep it positive. Look at the ways that the old school musicians keep creating straight masterpieces. Rap producers be making the fun, talking hide and go seek behind the loop. It's who you never think will play themselves out to get loot. But samplers make us hella lazy, as well as the listeners who's only checking for familiar beats. In particular between the sheets, or 7 minutes of fun. The president's been impeached, and politics is in the slump. So we bounce, rock, and skate on the voter registration, not paying no mind to our state and our place in the universe is nothing. You ain't saying it's all about you, I think you frontin'. Here's something to think about. Check it. The time is here. So understand that you can't live in fear. What? The space is here. So understand that you can't live in fear. I hope you heard the first verse. Well, cause I'm abandoning this rap shit, and that's it. Like a show in San Ho, I'm hella tired of the janks. Listen to my Ajahudi and give thanks every time for a life which goes deeper than a rhyme or a beat that I make, just to help you overstand. Get a picture in your view screen. Your brain's like a TV, looking forward to a wife and a seed that really need me, instead of a crab that's grabbing on my coattails or a rat on my dick, forever bitching. It's kinda like these so-called rap motherfuckers that's on the label with they mask talking about they feel my vision. I acknowledge that it's certain shit we all gotta fix. Take a trip, bring a couple tips back, until y'all can finally understand it's all about man, woman, child, the holy trinity of earthbound symmetry. But some ignore extended life is still the object, evidenced in another gunshot around my way. Ain't no mistake when a woman or child catch a stray, gain and love for yourself. Now that's a project. I swear sometimes that I find it hard to write a good rhyme when my mind be straight, running out of time. I think that you'll find in life it ain't enough hours to wait. See, I'd have been out long ago if I could find a better place, but the time is here. So understand that you can't live in fear. What? Space is here. So understand that you can't live in fear. What? The time is here. So understand that you can't live in fear. What? The space is here. So understand that you can't live in fear. What? The time is here. So understand that you can't live in fear. What? The space is here. So understand that you can't live in fear. Can't live. You can't understand that you can't live in fear. It's clear. Chris talking now where will you be next year? There's no game. Kemetic Suns on the dime. Talking all this shit about how you paying dues, but ain't never got no ends from your efforts. And each change your meaning, man. Look between the structure and the silver lining. Had a debate on it so wrong. Man, you better hit this bong. Just chill. Just trying to keep high. Nigga, that shit, what's so funny? We fixed that phone fading out shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. This Kemetic Suns. Kemetic Suns, what? Like, who's that? Fundamentals. Koncepts, KarmaChi. Who? Kirby Dominant. Hypnotic. plus my man A&T, like, who know about that? Who's that? Bay Area uptown shit. What? Like, what? Motherfuckers got it cold. Coming with that Stello flow. Now in this land of lakes are you stagnant? Or butter uttering them things that be melting in the heat from the sun. I'm taking y'all on a journey to Ixon and Kemetic. Check your mental baggage. We on a shadow run and you should really have some fun for a minute, cause the world will never stop. In a second we'll be in it for force. Don't be tripping off right pages of the source, even if they do a write-up. I'll make a beat to light up in the name of the people this year that passed away. Give respect every time, show love every day. Who riding with my death on the left? It's Don Juan the shaman. I'm now creating a mode of mental transportation far from spacing out. Now from the Bay to New York City, can you tell me if you with me? See, we ain't just from the east or just from the west. By coastal fundamentals mean exactly what it says. Now how fresh can it possibly get? Is what you're asking. I'm not turning the mic off till I'm finished this rapping and Emmy night continuing. I'll be on that grand groove, getting the whole populace to move. You got business, be about it. You got a song to chill. We ain't going out like lambs while the wolf's making the kill. Other kids be getting ill, but hip-hop's already dying. I'm going south of pyramids to seek the iron lion in Zion. We just some fools that's going for Delph. You know what I'm all about. The music speaks for itself. Fuck material wealth, I'm going out for the glory. Staring death in the face and then living to tell the story. We're just some fools that's going for Delph. You know what I'm all about. The music speaks for itself. Fuck material wealth, I'm going out for the glory. Place a thought up in your mind just as if you never saw me now. What you gonna do about your power, y'all? If you didn't buy the tape, witness the pattern fall. Chaos wanna shed blood, but I got the judgment jewel, not a jewel. But then little kids don't go to school well, so how will they know? The whole problem's in your flow, you know. Knowing your past don't mean you know where you're going. Remember, but them all stuck in one dimension. That's why every time I'm walking by them be giving me tension. Come on, look me in the face, cause I already see ya. It ain't no science fiction, it ain't no brujeria. You can be your ass if you wanna. I'd rather bug out for a night of 3 than in 2 G's. Break the fuck out to a compound in the wilderness. What'd you say? I'm killing this. Homicidal hip-hop, so positive be feeling this. No willingness to sell out, no whip ain't shit. I got more important things on my mind, like rent, but we only as good as the people we reach. You gon' teach and not learn, touch the sun and not burn. It's funny how equality can flip into this worldwide ego trip. You keep shouting your name until the people get hyped, but that's all it is, then you forgotten. Look at the bigger picture, see why the apple's rotten, man. Claiming that you're open, but I'm hoping you can see. I hope you're scoping, cause we're just some fools that's going for Delph. You know what we all about, the music speaks for itself. Fuck material wealth, I'm going out for the glory. Got my rap down pat, when most fools is telling story. We're just some fools that's going for Delph. You know what we all about, the music speaks for itself. Fuck material wealth, I'm going out for the glory. So if you fed up with fairy tales, check the factual storyline crime. Now do you hear the people scream? What? Hear the people scream? Or is it all trying to catch that dream? Not America, you rob that dream. All our lives now we're going to cry. We've been robbed of that dream all our lives, but we going for the prize. Hear the people scream. We've been robbed of that dream all our lives, but we gotta survive. Everybody in Berkeley gotta survive, and everybody in Oakland gotta survive, and everybody in Richmond gotta survive, and everybody in Frisco gotta survive, and everybody in Fremont gotta survive, and everybody in Hayward gotta survive, and everybody in LA must survive, and everybody in the Bay is staying alive. Now everybody uptown must survive, and everybody in Brooklyn must survive, and everybody in the boogie must survive, and everybody in Manhattan staying alive. Now everybody in Queens, they must survive, and everybody in the world, they must survive, and everybody on the mountain must survive. And taking peyote and shroom, we gotta stay alive.